The sun wasn't just hot, it was a weapon. In the village of Devpuri, the earth was cracking like a broken glass, and hope was drying up faster than the wells. The people were thirsty and looking for someone to blame. In this scorched land lived a woman named Sumali. Sumali lived with her husband Suresh and their 4 children. But Sumali was different from her neighbors. In a town ruled by superstitions, she was a woman of science and logic, where others prayed for miracles. She picked up a shovel. She was building an irrigation system, digging pits and laying pipes to bring the water from the long distance forest. But in Devpuri, being smart doesn't make you a hero, it makes you a target. The men and women of the town watched her work with jealousy, whispering that she was crazy. Desperate for the answers, the villagers went to the cave to seek the help from the Ancient One. It was a terrific place that smells of a rotten meat and a thick smoke. Inside the darkness, a trembling voice hissed,
"Oh, people, you are here for the drone, aren't you?"
The villager begged. "You are our last hope. Give us a solution." The Ancient One replied,
"Someone in the Devpuri has insulted the rain entity. That is why you are all suffering. Find that fool."
Then the voice faded into the smoke. The villager leader Raju called a meeting. The people were panicked. Sumali stepped forward and spoke calmly. "There is another way," she said. "We don't need magic, we need a water management system." The crowd turned on her. They felt she was disrespecting the Ancient One. Raju, seeing an opportunity to assert his power, twisting her words. "The rain entity is anger," Raju shouted. "We must sacrifice something precious to make him happy." Sumali fought back. "This is stupidity," she argued. "The problem isn't about God. The problem is that we have failed to save the water, Raju. You are twisting the truth." Raju looked her. "So, you are saying our ancestors were fooled? You think you are the one who knows the truth? Is an evil spirit telling you to say this?" Sumali finally lost her temper. "I care about the solution, not about what is right or what is wrong. But do whatever you want, I can't play the words with you." She walked away to continue her work. The next day, the fear took over. The villager gathered and sacrificed 11 goats, praying for blessings. The sky remained empty. The morning after, they slaughtered 19 camels, begging the rainmaker for the mercy. Not a single drop fell. Chaos erupted. Rations were gone. Starvation was coming. Raj knew that the people would soon turn on him. He needed a scapegoat. Sumali was as a threat because she made him look weak. He needed to get rid of her influence. Next morning, Raju gathered the people again. "I had a dream," he declared. "The rain entity gave me a riddle. To save us, we must find." People asked, "What was the riddle?" He declared, "A thing among 4, 2 heads standing, with the third facing the north." The crowd was confused. Suddenly, a woman named Meenakshi, Raju's wife, stepped out of the crowd. She pretended to solve this riddle. "It was human sacrifice," she cried. "It is speaking of the third child, a family with 4 children. The third must be given to the entity." A cold silence fell over the crowd. Everyone knew who she meant. There was the only one family with 4 children, Suresh and Sumali. Fueled up by madness, the mob marched to the Suresh house. Suresh was cleaning, and the children were usually playing. Sumali was far away in the field, digging the last of the trench to save the village. The mob grabbed the third child and dragged him towards the north. Sumali heard the noise. She dropped her tools and ran. She ran until her heart felt like it could burst, screaming for them to stop. But it was too late. The child was gone. The villager prayed. The next day, the cloud turns black, heavy. Cold drop of water hits the ground. It rained. The people cheered, believing their cruelty has saved them. But the truth, was this sacrifice necessary? Here is a little secret that Raju never told. He didn't had a dream that night. He was awaked, consumed by the jealous of Sumali. It was his wife, Meenakshi, who gave this idea of the riddle. It was a lie designed to break Sumali's heart and destroy her power in the village. Here is the question. The rain falls, but at what cost? Comment below your thoughts. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned to Hollow Angels. We bring you the stories that never told.